Hello everyone, it's the Canadian Wi-Fi here. I know I've taken a little bit of a break. Hopefully, no more of that. I have a bunch of cool ideas for series coming up, and it's more of just finding time to actually get the videos done and uploaded than me struggling to find content, if that was a sentence or a thought. Today I have a core for you, an offensive core that is absolutely killer, like almost to the point of being stupidly broken in NU. Gothgatr is at the basis of this core. Now, Gothgatr is obviously the heart of many offensive cores right now. You can have Gothgatr plus Feraligoth, you can have Gothgatr plus Klinklang, etc, etc. Basically, Gothgatr is just a good mon in general, because if you're using a Pokemon that has a common counter, you can eliminate said common counter almost 100% of the time guaranteed, and then just sweep with your Pokemon. And that is exactly what this core is based around. Let's just take a quick moment to flash up a bunch of counters to Feraligoth that are very common in the NU metagame. Let's just put them up on screen right now. And let us take a look at how many Gothgatr can come in and just straight trap. Bam. Would you look at that? It's basically all of them. Most of them just straight die. A few of them, such as Lantern, just get weakened. I know Energy Ball does around 50%, which a +2 waterfall after 50% damage on a Lantern is able to 2 a KO. So it basically weakens every possible check or counter that the opponent has to Feraligoth, and brings it down to the point where Feraligoth can just sweep. But, you may ask, using a Gothgatr and killing things is one thing, but doesn't that just invite in certain Pokemon such as Shiftry or Spiritomb, some of the top mons in the tier? They're obvious switch-ins afterwards, right? You see a Gothgatr there, you either trap it with Spiritomb or come in and knock off with Shiftry, and it kind of steals the momentum back. Well, that is why you use a Combuskin alongside these two Pokemon, because after you've trapped a Pokemon with Gothgatr, you can simply let it die without worry, as you know you get a free switch into Combuskin, because Combuskin absolutely takes the piss out of a Shiftry or a Spiritomb. You're guaranteed a free Swords Dance as they switch out, guaranteed a free +1 as they switch out, and then you can baton pass that out to Feraligoth. Generally, Feraligoth can live any hit from a Pokemon they want to switch in, because the offensive checks to Feraligoth are very different than the offensive checks to Combuskin, and B, because Feraligoth has absolutely retarded natural bulk, and it can generally live any hit and be brought into Torrent, which is even more beneficiary for you. So then you have a +1 speed, +2 attack Feraligoth in Torrent, and their check and or counter is gone. Anyway, let's just get on to the game. Looking at my opponent's team, it's very similar to a team I have. My opponent is Byte in this game. There's not really much to say other than he's running a very solid core from about 2 to 3 weeks ago. 2 to 3 weeks ago, Yamaplume plus Probopass was an absolutely killer core in the NU metagame. It got Teddy to #1 multiple times, and Gothgatr basically just shits all over it. So let's just get into the game. Byte is going to lead off with his Shiftry, predicting my Piloswine quite nicely. However, he's scared out by it, perhaps by an Ice Shard. I was scared of a Life Orb Leaf Storm, to be honest, so I was scared out into my check for Shiftry, as he actually doubled out into Hariyama. Now, my best play here is to actually sack the best mon in the tier, because looking at his team, it doesn't really do too much work. Like, it'll be useful, but I know it'll also be useful at baiting out either Vileplume or keeping his Hariyama in, one of which I will be able to trap and kill with Gothgatr. So Vileplume now dies. I lost Shiftry for it, but Shiftry, I'm willing to trade my Shiftry for his dead Vileplume, because it now opens the door very easily for my Feraligoth, as obviously I can safely go in right into this, get up a free SD, protect, because I know what can a Hariyama do to set off? He's most likely AV. It's an absolute free protect, and it allows me to go straight into Feraligoth. Unfortunately, he actually legitimately gets a min damage roll here, which prevents me from getting into Torrent, which is pretty upsetting. But regardless, I'm now at a +2/+2 situation with Feraligoth, and is going to be able to do a lot of work to his team. Now, the fact that he sends out Vivillon here, I know for 100% certain he's a good player. He's going to be forced to go for Bug Buzz for one reason. He doesn't see Life Orb yet on my Feraligoth, and he knows that Feraligoth only runs one of 2 items, Lum or Life Orb, so there's no reason for him to put me to sleep, have me wake up instantly and Waterfall him, then Aqua Jet him next turn to kill him off. So he is forced to go for Bug Buzz, which allows me a free switch out into my Kangaskhan. Gonna be able to go for the Fake Out, as it'll scare him out. He doesn't want his Sash broken. Sucker Punch is going to allow me to live this Acro, as he's now in Defeatus. And man, this Roost is way too obvious. I know you carry Roost, and that Earthquake is easily able to clean out the Archeops with his shit poor defense. At this point, Another very easy sack from my side of the field. There's no reason for me to keep this thing alive when it allows me a free kill on his Hariyama with my Gothgatr. And at this point, I am free to let this thing die, because look at the rest of his mons on his team. This thing is not worth keeping around, and on top of that, me staying in forces him to kill me off right away. He can't afford a first turn wake and have me break his sash, because with all the priority I have left on my team, it would just be useless. Now, my better play here was to go into Feraligoth, because I could have Aqua Jetted to break his sash, then came in and killed with Piloswine. Of course, you could argue that if I went into Feraligoth, he could have went out to Shiftry, but then I get the free switch to Combuskin and outspeed both of his things and kill them off with Fire Punch, so blah blah blah, potato potato. I basically extended the game a few turns by doing this, but it's going to have the same outcome, because he's forced to not set up because he doesn't want me to wake up and Ice Shard him because he's dead. Unfortunately, I get the 3-turn sleep, which means he is able to not be dead, but I do still have Feraligoth. He is going to try to pull the old switcheroo and go out into Shiftry like I thought he would. But at this point, I can Ice Punch to prevent him from setting out up an SD, and he's just going to kill me off, and now I outspeed and win because I have Fire Punch for both of his last remaining Mons, and that's going to be the game. If you haven't tried out Gothgatr yet in NU, please go do it. Cocoloco is banning Shadow Tag from UU. I mean, what else hasn't he banned from UU at this point? It's fucking ridiculous. But he apparently can't handle Shadow Tag either, so it's getting banned very, very soon, relatively soon, somewhere in that ballpark. It's definitely getting banned in the near future. So go and try out Gothgatr before said things happen in the upper tiers. It's just so much fun in NU. It really opens the doors for so much crap to sweep. You have a counter to your sweeper, bring Gothgatr, that counter is gone, your sweeper is off to the races. If you want some more information about said core, I sound like an infomercial now, but I did make a post on the forums about it, so I'll link that down below. Feel free to go and read that if you want more info and some damage calcs and such. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely, like I said, go try out Gothgatr, even if it's just for one game. It's an experience you have to experience before it gets banned, because it really is just an unbelievable amount of fun to try. Also, if Feraligoth is not your cup of tea, feel free to try Fire Spam alongside of Gothgatr. It traps and kills Hariyama and Seismitoad, like, with ease. So, obviously, without those two mons in the way, Fire Spam has a very easy day. That rhymed. I'm out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely, like I said, for the third time, go try out Gothgatr before it gets banned. Until next time, guys, hopefully next time is rather soon as opposed to like a week. But like I said, I have plenty of ideas. It's just a matter of actually putting them up on the Ye Olde channel. I will see you next time, whenever next time is. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day. See you later. Peace out, Girl Scouts.